Hello, Mr. Chairman. First time we're going to do this today, which will be a bit of a chat and a bit of a review of what's been going on at the club this season.
Excellent.
But first of all, I want to say Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year, we hope. As well.
We do hope today, as today's game is going to be Beckenham. It's a nice early kickoff. But let's take it back to the start of the season and sort of give an overall review. And at the start of the season, you were the team that missed out. You were the team that was obviously second best to Ramsgate, who went up, who we congratulate. Yeah. But
that's right. And Ramsgate actually took 3 years to get up as well. So, and this was last year was our second year in the playoffs, and we made the final last year, the semi-final the year before. But it was a great season, sort of a launch season last year, because we did so well to get the quarter-final of the FA Trophy. The crowds just soared and went up to where we'd like them to be. And it just put us back on the map. You know, people were talking about Sittingbourne Football Club at last, which is really nice for all the right reasons, playing good football and beyond, you know. So, yeah, it was a good season for us. And we come into this season with high hopes, you know, and also it's sort of the season after, really, in a lot of ways. But, it's going well now, for sure.
It's going on now. How was the rebuild and stuff? Because obviously you lost a fair few players, and then obviously Maxwell has since left. But how was the rebuild at first?
I think it went well, and Ryan and all his team did really well to get it back to where it was. And then there was a little bit of a stall. So just before he went, unfortunately the results weren't so good. So I think the bedding in took a bit of while, but then Reece turned up and he's turned that right round, and we're on a upward spiral now, which is good.
How do you deal with another club coming and speaking to your manager and eventually him leaving?
It is difficult, and it's probably more difficult mid-season because you've got more time at the end of the season. But look, most clubs at this level will review at Christmas anyway. So regardless of how good your manager is and where you are with them, you always have a look and see where we are, see if you're going to get relegated, see if you're going to get promoted. And then you see if you can support the manager in any way and get some more players in or something, or increase, whatever. All clubs at this level, whether they tell you they do or not, will all review at Christmas. It's halfway through, 21 games done now, into 42. And that's when you look at it. And so it was a bit early for him to go in November like he did. But I think it was good for him and good for us at the time to get a change, because 3 years is quite a long time with a manager at this level, to be honest. It's almost gold watch, isn't it, sort of thing. So, because people do tend to panic, because it's very competitive at this level, and it's not dissimilar to, well, it's semi-pro, but it's very, very professional approach, and nobody wants to get relegated, and everybody wants to make the playoffs. So it is a tough game. So to get someone to here for 3 years has been really good, and we hope our new manager carries that on, and he's here for 3 years, because I think it's a good. You can build something in 3 years. You can't do it in 6 months, and that's where we are really. So,
yeah. Yep. And moving on, obviously Reece has come in, and his results are as of today, before this game, have been really good. An unbeaten run and a good start, and only one draw against Herne Bay, which was a derby in itself.
Yeah,
how pleased are you with the way he's conducted himself?
Really, really well, and it really strange talking about Herne Bay, because that's the one game he missed, and he'd been with Herne Bay as well. And it was really interesting when we played against them. We found it quite difficult. I would have thought normally we would have been pound for pound the better side, but they seem to be set up similar to what we were. So I think we sort of nullified each other. But no, Reece has done really, really well. He's come in, he's not made massive, he's brought in 1 or 2, and getting Joe Bochy back was a big coup, I think, because he did well for us the year before. And of course, Reece was with us as the assistant manager the year before, and that was the best season we've had in 140 years. So, you know, in terms of the crowds and where we are, we just unfortunately didn't win anything, which is and 2 stabs at promotion, which we've had. But no, he's come in and done really well. Just softly approach, brought people in, changed things around. I think we're actually playing really good football now, and regardless of the results, even if the results hadn't been as good, we are playing football that people like to watch. We're sort of playing from the back, we're getting it out wide, it's a passing game, and people that come to football at this level are purists. They like to see football, you know. So, and I think we're providing that at the moment, definitely.
And talking about that and going on to the off the pitch situation as well, as the development is going on, we don't know what's going to happen yet. I think it's next month or later this month.
We really don't know. It's been a long journey because I've been at this ground for 25 years by the 1st of February, and we was always told there was going to be a development. There's been various developers. We've had different owners as well over for that period, so it's been a bit of a checkered sort of thing. But the current developer came in just on about 10 years ago, and it started to feel like it could happen. So we put outline planning permission well over 3 years, 4 years now, and we weren't getting any results from the council. But fortunately, the decision was always going to be a huge one anyway. So it was always going to go to either appeal or something anyway, because it's probably the biggest ever, for privately funded roads, which is a road scheme up and foremost. It's going to be roads first before we can occupy any dwellings. So it was a big scheme, and so it was always going to go to the government, and the government decided to call it in. They're supposed to have ended their inquiry, which was very intense, in July, and after the call-in, and then there was some unfinished business, so they had to come back after the summer into October and carry on with the inquiry. So we was hoping the inquiry was going to finish in July, and maybe about now getting an answer, sort of thing. So, or maybe even October, but they restart again in October. So working on that same timescale, you're looking at January as the earliest before we hear, but it might be longer because it is a very big scheme. But I'm pleased that it's all done now, and it's just down to the government, the Secretary of State, to declare whether it goes forward or not. And if it does, we've got the potential to become the biggest non-league club in this county, because it's a big investment, a big stadium, 5 pitches overall, 2 of them all weather, and it really put us on the map. And it is a community scheme. People think that there's no individual profit here. We don't have shareholders here. We're limited by guaranteed as Sittingbourne Football Club is, and the ownership of this is a lease that I've held for a long time. Been here nearly 25 years, and that's run by a charity. So we're very much a community thing. So we're hoping the stadium goes through, because the town needs it. The town definitely needs the sports facilities, especially the all-weather sort of side of it. And so we're hoping to deliver a ground with a 125-year lease and state-of-the-art, with several millions being spent on it. So it could be a really good year for us too. 26 is exactly 140 years of the club, and it would be nice to say we've got another 125 years. And
lastly, with it being the Christmas period, how happy are you with the people that are coming through the doors here? Obviously, we've got young fans who sit up here in the right hand side of us, and we've got the people that sit in what they call the shed end here.
Honestly, it's been fantastic. Over the last 2 or 3 years, we've got a lot of new support, and that has been really good. We averaged 440 last year was our average home gate. We're averaging just over 300 now, but last year, you've got to remember, we were steaming through all the cups and all the rest of it. So, and success does bring the people in. And listen, this is a club that's it's got so much potential. There's 66,000 people live in Sittingbourne alone, and I think Blackburn Rovers won the Premiership with a smaller population than that. So there is potential. We are a sleeping giant. We could start pull them in, and we saw that last year when we were taking 1,100 people to Southend. We had 1,300 people here for the Aldershot game in this ground, which is the biggest crowd we've ever had. So yeah, we need to get the town. We got the town motivated. We need to carry on with it. I'm very happy where we are. As you said, a lot of young support. We've got 40 youth teams. We've got girls teams. The sequence is now a lot of them are coming to watch the games, and they're the future. The ones that stand the top end are the older ones, and the ones that stand is the younger ones. And long may it continue.
Well, this is really the first time we've done this for this month, and hopefully we can get another review in a month or two.
Yes, unless something comes up that's really exciting. I'll be on the phone. We can announce it, yeah.
But I know I said it was the last question, but also as well, we've taken on obviously myself as a new role here. But how happy are you with the club that are now moving forward digitally as well in the terms of social media?
I think it's been fantastic, and it's been a great leap the last few weeks you've been here. Everything we do here has got to upgrade. If we do go to a stadium with a proper training ground and 2 all-weather pitches and the rest of it, my biggest role since I've been chairman since 2012, is to get the succession planning right, get the people in that can take over, get the future people who can be directors of this and directors of that. Social media is huge now, so we need good guys like you, and I'm really, really pleased with that. But it's just also, I mean, identifying now directors we need in the future, people can bring more skills to us, because what people don't understand, in a lot of ways, the new place would definitely be a 7-day opening. And then we open every day. There'll be schools using the facilities in the mornings, teams using it in the evenings, all our youth teams all over it. And plus it'll be in the middle of a housing development that will be growing. So we got the chance to grow with the roofs, the rooftops, grow the support as well. So everything we do now could impact on the next 100 years, you know.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.